my spiritual master, he is calling.
He said that he would like to go to America.
I said, are you crazy? The old man, you are going to die.
Someone told you the story, you wouldn't believe it.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
He's 70 years old, he has no money, he's starting an effort, and it turns into an international movement.
Everyone is thinking, I'm American, I'm Indian, I'm European, I'm Australian, but I'm not this body. I am spirit soul.
He looked like the Prime Minister of the galaxy.
Prabhupada was quite unlike any teacher we'd ever known. There was no gap between what he spoke and what he lived.
The Vedic scriptures gave some sort of backbone to my life.
People were joining left and right. Everywhere people went, there were Hare Krishnas.
Many would consider members of the Hare Krishna sect to be dangerous religious fanatics, but the Krishnas say they're simply misunderstood.
People would kidnap us and try to deprogram us.
The more he got attacked, the more energized he became. Prabhupada loved a good fight.
He was actually bringing some kind of ray of light to the right place.
Regardless of race, of religion, of nationality, we are all brothers and sisters.
If I see this person, this soul, struggling just like I'm struggling in my body, I have a reason to love you. That's deep.
His words carry so much power. It's a full expression of his heart that comes through.
The perfection of this life is to understand oneself. This is the beginning.
I wanted to take on this story of Swami Prabhupada and produce and direct this film to spread it to the people of America and beyond.
I asked him in 1974 if I could produce a film on his life. His answer was, what is the need? So I responded that people in the future will want to know who started the Hare Krishna movement. And then he agreed to that.
Prabhupada came at a perfect time with a message where he was saying, happiness doesn't lie in these material, temporary, ultimately, things. It really relies on something non-temporary, which is essentially spiritual. That was his message.
I am pleased to announce the winner of the 2017 Illuminate Film Festival Best Picture, Hare Krishna, the mantra, the movement, and the Swami who started it all. Director John Grazer, co-director Gene Grazer, co-director Lauren Ross.
Here we go. John and Gene Grazer, congratulations, and Lauren Ross.
I'm stunned that we have that award. Because the films that we saw here were just very, very well crafted, beautiful subject matter, very pertinent, very relevant. But Prabhupada's story is incredible. And that won the prize.
Come across a film like this, you experience the spiritual self in a way that is, I think, very inspiring, and it brings hope, and I think this is a world that needs a lot of hope.
So I work in the environmental sector. We're going through a significant environmental crisis right now, and I think the teachings of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami are so timely right now.
And for there to be some way for the world to learn about his character, it's wonderful.
The extraordinary contributions he made to our understanding of the nature of consciousness. It's overdue, but better late than never.
I loved the music. The cinematography was amazing. We're in a time right now where movies like this that are inspirational and show a different perspective are extremely important.
Just to see that there can be harmony if we come to that spiritual level. And I feel like that message really came across in the film.
Just take an hour and a half out of your life and see something like this.
I came to this film definitely hesitantly. I was touched. I've been to so many different churches and seeking for something with that Swami was really cool, and I wish I could hang out with him.
An extraordinary testament to the power of that teaching, this idea of bhakti yoga, that devotion and the chanting of this mantra can be that powerful. It really went viral due to the conviction and faith of a single individual. It's really quite an extraordinary story when you think about it.
First time I saw it, it impacted my consciousness for 3 days. I knew I was altered. I was changed by it.
It's powerful. It's sweet. It's personal. It's gentle. It moves along as if it cares about the audience that's watching it. I am beyond touched.
As I was watching this film, I truly felt Srila Prabhupada's presence. He's come to the world in such a special, intimate way in this incredible film. I can't think of any greater blessing than this.
The youth want to learn about spiritual values and follow a path that's righteous, and I think Srila Prabhupada did that, and I think that's why I encourage anyone to come see it, to learn. There's a lot of information in the film, so even if you get a little bit of it, just a taste of it, I think it's of value.
I urge everyone to see Hare Krishna because not only was it relevant then, but it is ultimately relevant today. Ultimately, anything that takes us on a spiritual growth, a spiritual pathway, is always welcome. So I can only suggest internationally that we see this film.
Шрила Прабхупады. Это символические события для нашего города, поскольку Шрила Прабхупада сам приезжал в Москву, и сегодня у москвичей были возможности. Хочу поблагодарить прокатные компании, которые организовали этот показ, и кинотеатр «Каро», которые предоставили свой кинотеатр для показа этого фильма.
So good. I'm overly emotional. Thank God Prabhupada came to America to teach us, and I felt like I got to meet him today. And I just feel a lot of gratitude. So much gratitude.
Tell us what you think of the film.
Absolutely amazing. Wonderful. I wanted to chant. It also gave me all kinds of insights that I hadn't ever understood before with regard to the Hare Krishna movement. It was astonishing. It was really great. It was a tour de force.
Tell me, what did you think about the film?
It was amazing. Prabhupada, he's Superman.
It was inspiring, and I did shed several tears. And it made me happy, made me smile.
The Hare Krishna film has been wonderfully received. We can't imagine the reception. It was Illuminate Film Festival in June. We came up against very well-produced films, and we got the Best Picture. Very unexpected, but the audience loved Prabhupada's story. Prabhupada came with nothing. He had no money. He was given the order by his spiritual master. Back in 1922, he carried that mission, that order within his heart, until 1965, when he felt himself prepared. to come to America. So his story is inspiring. Therefore, we request everyone to see it, not only followers, but the public. The public will become inspired. We've seen that practically in America. We've gone to, actually it was released in 130 theaters in America. The common response was very emotional. People had tears in their eyes, people that knew nothing about the movement. Also another thing, it gave them great hope. In this day and age, there's so much strife, there's so much quarrel. But Prabhupada's message and his story gives them hope. So please see the film. Come and see it. I'll be there with you. Hare Krishna.